the love of the bricklayer and his paraplegic wife. Can Tho 7 years ago, bricklayer Ngo Van Loc from An Giang first went to Saigon to meet his girlfriend with the offer, "Let me carry you around." Up to now, in their small house at Quy Lan 6 hamlet, Thanh Quoi commune, Vinh Thanh district, Can Tho city, there have been more children's laughter. Nguyen Thi Nhi, an old girlfriend, called her marriage a gift from God. Mr. Loc and Ms. met each other through social networks in 2015, when both had just turned 30. The girl was paralyzed since the age of 4, her legs atrophied, her back hunched to one side, had to move by hand. Even so, N still does everything well, from washing, cooking, sewing clothes, even diving into the river to find crabs and snails. At the age of 25, she left Can Tho to go to Saigon to help her sister sell groceries and repair clothes at home. Knowing that N has a disability, every day, Loc takes advantage of her health to ask about her health. After knowing each other for a few months, one day Loc said he would go to Saigon to visit his girlfriend. Without waiting for her to agree, the very next day, he crossed 80 kilometers by motorbike and appeared in front of her house. Although trying to be strong, N did not dare to look directly at the handsome man in front of her. The gesture clearly showed her inferiority. The first day at N's house, Loc quietly observed how she moved and worked. Seeing that N even has to walk with 2 hands, but she is proficient in everything, he understands that this is a good girl by always trying to do everything, not relying on anyone. She can also sew very nice shirts and trousers, Mr. Loc said. From admiration, feelings in Loc grew. He decided not to go back to his hometown but stay in Saigon to find a job to be closer to N. Once, he confessed his love but was rejected outright by her. N could not forget the advice of her aunt, "He is handsome, healthy, having feelings for him is just pity." She also did not believe this love is real. Once the family organized a beach trip to Vung Tau, N asked Loc to go with her. When everyone went down to the sea, seeing the guy just hanging around her, she urged him to go out, but Loc shook his head. "I'm going with you, so just stay with me." "If you go, I'll go," Loc said. Receiving a nod, Loc carried N down to the beach, not afraid of the curious eyes of those around him. That night, he posted a photo of both of them on his personal page, with the caption, "My love." N began to believe in this guy's feelings. Loc's sincerity gradually erased the inferiority in N. She accepted the word of love. Knowing his girlfriend's guilt, rarely going out, he often carried her to the house of friends and relatives to play. Before N was very fond of Nguyen Thi walking street, every month Loc brought her lover to carry her for a few kilometers. When love is ripe, they plan to get married, but Loc's mother strongly opposes it. The day her son brought his girlfriend home, she said nothing, quietly left. Without the consent of the family, the two remained quietly together. Once, Loc had a work accident and broke his leg. During the days at the inn, N devotedly took care of her lover, from meals and sleep to bathing and cleaning at the bed. After a month, Loc recovered. That's when his mother was convinced. She turned on the green light for the wedding of 2 children with a clever reminder, "Be careful and treat the N well." Loc and her husband took a photo together with their son more than 2 years ago when they participated in a TV program about family. Photo, character provided. N and Loc with their son in a television program about family, 2020. Photo, provided by the character. Their wedding was held on April 30, 2016 at the bride's house, while the groom's family only announced it due to the long distance. That day, it was only 7 a.m., but the bride's yard was packed with guests because everyone was curious to see who N's groom was. After the wedding, Loc helped his mother-in-law sell the restaurant while N was still fixing clothes. Half a year later, another joy came to them when they heard that N was pregnant. During her pregnancy, she was afraid that she would only weigh 25 kilograms, and it would be difficult to keep her baby, and that the baby would be defective like her mother. Each time, Loc encourages, "No matter what, it's my child, I will raise it. In the last months, her body was heavy in one place, many nights Ngo had trouble breathing. Loc took her wife in her arms to let her sleep. Baby Ngo Van was born, weighing 2.3 kilograms, healthy in the happiness of both sides of the family. The income from the restaurant is enough for them to live happily and raise their children. But then COVID-19 hit, the shop had to close. No work, the couple led each other to Can Tho to live with grandparents. At the new place, Loc worked as a housekeeper but had little work, while Ngo stayed at home to hunt for crabs and snails, earn a few dong to raise her children. Not having enough money to pay for her life, for a few months now, she borrowed a box speaker from her parents, invited her husband to go to street singing and sell lottery tickets throughout Vinh Thanh district. Every day, the couple leaves the house at 4 p.m. and finishes work when it is late at night. Many days they earn 150,000 VND, but many days only a few dozen. Unable to send their children at the weekend, they put the 4-year-old boy on a 3-wheeled tram and roamed everywhere together.